Hi everyone, Lisa here. Thank you for joining me for my day 1 of 12 days of Christmas. Hold on, my iPad just happened to shut off. I want to make sure that I can see you guys, and there I am. Okay, so welcome to day 1 of 12 days of Christmas. So each night I am going to be coming to you live with a project for the next 12 days. But I do want to let you know, I posted this so you can see what I'll be using each day. But I have to tell you already that on Tuesday, I will have a pre-recorded video for you at 6 o'clock. And also on Thursday's Thanksgiving. I didn't realize it, and I needed to hurry up and do these 12 days because we're gonna finish on December 5th, and I'm gonna be leaving on my family cruise with all of our children. So on the 13th, I believe. So I wanted to get this done. So thank you for joining me. All of these projects are gonna be super easy, quick. We're gonna do like heat embossing. We're gonna do watercoloring. We're gonna do some different techniques, some like punch art, I guess you would call it. I have a lot of cute little projects, but they're going to be quick and easy. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, before I forget, for those of you who are new, my name is Lisa Cunningham. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator out of Rio Rancho, New Mexico. I've been doing this for 9 years, almost 10. I think next year makes 10. So I've been doing it for a while. I just love to create. I've been creating ever since my kids were little, and now they're grown adults. So I just enjoy it. It's relaxation for me. So thank you for joining me. This is our little project. This is, like I said, they're all going to be quick and easy. And it has some little Hershey miniatures in there. So I picked up a bag of the Hershey miniatures. And they're quick, easy, that you can do and give to coworkers, your postal person when they come to the door, your Amazon delivery person. I have one of those coming almost every day. So I know that they would appreciate a bag of chocolates. And we are going to be using, the Merriest trees stamp set and dies. Excuse me for a minute. My little instructions blew off of my stamp set. So I will have a PDF tutorial for you. I will post this on my blog as well as here on the page. So with Facebook, I'm not sure how long it'll stay. So if you want the step-by-step instructions, be sure and grab it right away. And I will send it out to my email subscribers. But there's 3 spots you'll be able to get it: on this Facebook page, on my blog, and in my email. Like I said, I know with Facebook, things are changing, so I'm not even sure how long anything's lasting anymore. But we are using the Merriest trees stamp set and dies. I already took, yeah, I already got my stamp out in my dies. So we are going to use the Reindeer Days Designer Series paper. Now, this is a good way to use up some Designer Series paper. Let me see which one I have. We're going to need 5.5 by 4.5. So I used the one with the Christmas light, since we're going to build a Christmas tree. I thought of the holly too. That was cute. But we're going to use the Christmas lights. So how is everybody doing this evening? This is odd for me to be on a Sunday night. My 49ers just got finished playing. It was not a good game. So I wasn't a happy camper, but you know, we're just, I don't know, we don't have it this year. And we've had a lot of injuries. Okay, so let's start with our pouch. We're gonna need a 5.5 by 4.5 piece of designer series paper. So 5.5 is gonna be your length. 4.5 is going to be your width, I guess. So let's go 4.5. Or am I doing that wrong? I think by 5.5. I'm trying to tell you because in that way you know how to, if you have a pattern, which way your pattern's going to go. So we're going to score. See, I think I messed it up. The long at 1 1/4. What's this, 5.5? No, that's right. So I think let's do 1 1/4. The short side at 1 1/4. And then 3 3/8. There you go. And so we're gonna furnish those score lines. And this is gonna go. Yep. All right. So I knew I wasn't messed up. Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and put some tear and tape. Oops. Wow, that just ripped. Tear and tape on one of the long sides. And we're going to put some across the bottom because we want our bottom to be closed. And then, like I said, remember, these are quick and easy. So take that off. Take that off, and this one tore. Is everybody ready for Thanksgiving? Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's Thursday. With all my traveling, it's hard to keep the dates straight. So we're gonna fold this one over and then this one on top of it. And then our bottom for our bottom to seal. I got a little bit of tear and tape on my paper. And that is our pouch. Easy peasy, right? So now we are going to, I have a 1/2 inch circle punch. So whatever you have will work. If you have some sort of die or something, we're just going to do a 1/2 circle on each side. The time sure does fly by, and we're good. So what I want you to do is, remember last week I told you, well, for Workshop Wednesday, if you have a clear ruler, you need one. So we're going to go about 3/4 inch down. So it's up to you. You can eyeball it, or you can make a little tick mark on both sides, or you can always use your grid paper. I'm not sure if it's in the camera, but we can do 3/4 right there as well. So I have my tick mark. And I'm just going to go, I'm going to start my circle at the tick mark right there and just do a 1/2 circle, right like so. And on the other side, there's my tick mark, and we're going to start it, and there you go. So there, that's what yours will look like. Like I said, if there's a circle die, just put the die on it. You have a circle die, just put it, and then only put your plate on 1/2 of it. But that's how easy it is. So where are my Hershey bars? Let's get some Hershey bars and put them in there. Like I said, these make such, cute little gifts, or just little people at the doctor's office. I'm always saying people at the doctor's office because they work hard. So we are going to add our gold and red ribbon. I always do mine upside down because my bows seem to come out right when I do them upside down. And our gold and red ribbon is going to fit right in those 1/2 circles that we just made. And let's tie our bow like so. And with this ribbon, because I'm trying to get the dots, you know, we have to finagle it a little bit, turn it around, twist it, turn it to get the dots on the right side. All right, where are my ribbon scissors? So that is all we do for that. Now we're going to make our Christmas tree. And I'll work with this some more to twist it and turn it to make it stand. You know, you can always use glue dots too. Glue dots are the secret weapon if you need to take, you want something to go a certain direction. Put a little clear glue dot on there. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we are gonna die cut. We're gonna die cut our tree first. I prefer to die cut it first because I will show you why. So this is like the medium size tree. There's a large one. I'm gonna add, since we're die cutting, let's die cut all this stuff. There's my gold. Here's my gold for our star. So this is pecan pie for the tree base, gold for our star, and our tree. Like I said, that's the medium sized tree. And I'll show you the dies right after I cut this, so you'll know. Cutting all these out. And pecan pie has been my like go-to color for my browns. I act like I don't have any other color browns. I just like the color of it. Okay, so here's why we went with the medium size, or why I die cut it first. So here's the other size tree. So here's the larger. This can be a small, and then, you know, these are other pieces. So this is the medium one. So that's, we're using that. But here's the reason why I die cut it first, because our stamp will cover the big one, and we only need part of it to cover this medium size. And we are going to emboss. So let me get my Versamark. I thought I had it there. And I still stamped the whole tree. So with Versamark, I always like to make mine nice and juicy. So then it picks up all the, you see, and so line this up so from these to where those are, so where they all the things line up. See how the bottom's not being used? And there's our snow. I gotta get my tweezers without knocking everything else down. And I caught a little cold the other day, so I still have a little bit of a runny nose. I think it's the weather changing. It's been, that looks good. It's been cold in the mornings, but it sure has been kind of warm in the afternoons. Well, like the 60s. All right, so this is going to be a little bit of noise, and let's heat emboss. But yeah, I think it's a change of weather. I dress so warm in the mornings because it's so cold, and then I have to start taking layers off because it's been fairly warm. See how that turns? Starts to melt all the embossing powder. So I wanted to make a snowy tree. And that's it. Like I said, I don't know if you guys seen the other day where I had, I think I need one more spot there, where I had embossed over 100 Merry Christmas sentiments. And I just like the way that that it comes out, you know, it just gives it that pop. Okay, so let's glue our other pieces together. Like I said, all these projects are going to be so quick and easy that you can replicate them. If you have a bunch of old designer series paper, this is a good way to use it up. So we're going to put our star on. Just a little dab of glue. And then our base. When I was typing up these instructions, I was calling this a tree trunk. And I'm like, well, it's not really the tree trunk. It's a base. And you can make it any color you want to match like yours at home when you put your tree up. All right. So I'll give that a few seconds to dry. Now, here's my other stamp. Here is a scratch piece of paper. And we're just going to stamp love and joy. And we're going to trim this to where it's towards the bottom. I'm trying not to stick my head in here. I want to get it close to the bottom because we want to get it close to the words. Okay. Let me grab the trimmer again. And just like I said, trim it close to the words. And trim. And then we'll cut the ends with our scissors because we're going to angle each end. So angle and an angle. And that's it. Here's our original. Here's the one we just did. So we'll put some dimensionals on our tree. So all of these projects, you don't have to sit here and watch me for an hour or so. They're going to be quick. And so I put my tag on before I put my my iridescent discs. So then that way they don't get covered. Love and joy. And here's my discs. These are our little ornaments. I like these discs. And so I just went ahead and put just one of each color just to use, one of each color. You could add as many as you want. You can add as little as you want. Like, as you could tell, I'm not putting them in the exact spots that I did on the first one. But look, that's our project. See how easy that was? Just a cute little pouch that you can make for friends. These you could even put at a dinner table, and that you could put the Andes mints in them, and they can take them home as an after dinner treat. So that's it, everyone. Thank you, Aunt Margaret. Be sure and join me tomorrow and the next 12 days, just the 2 days I told you, which is Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving project is a cutie, and that's going to be punch art. I got to do that video, but that will be on Thanksgiving. So it'll post at 6, but you can watch it whenever. Oh, so you didn't see what I put inside? I put the Hershey Miniatures candies. And you could put like hard candies, whatever you think will fit in there. It's just a pouch and they fit in there. So you can put whatever kind of candies. I'm not sure about kisses, but that project that I'm telling you about on Thanksgiving, it's gonna have some Hershey Kisses in it. So thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it, and I will see you tomorrow evening. Have a great rest of your evening. Sure, Ramona, you take care. Bye.